they buy for the 4 thumbnails, they stay for the community. And you guys notice this is a common theme, is like, you need to have that big sexy thing that gets people to say, yes, I'm gonna click buy. Like, think about this for Kai. Everybody who's paying $1,000 a month for 4 thumbnails is interested in growing YouTube, has audiences they're trying to monetize. Like, think about the discussions that are happening in that room versus the stick rate on the $1,000 a month people, even with the same product, is significantly more valuable just because the conversation's happening in the room or the figurative room. So just a side note, price is something that has a bi-directional relationship in terms of buyers. Like, you might get fewer buyers, but you'll also get different buyers.
We are live. Hormozi's having some camera issues.
Yeah, why is this camera not working?
What's up, everyone? This is as real as it gets.
There we go.
Yes, let's go.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the fool. That way, you know, people were like, is it recorded? Yes, this is recorded. That was actually an AI. That whole thing was I'm not even real intelligence, just artificial. I'm the fucking aspartame of intelligence, like, will cause cancer in the future.
People want authentic Hormozi. There we go.
That's right. The realist. The realist. How's everybody doing today? Everybody having a good weekend? I'm having a good weekend. I had a great weekend. All right, so let's talk about the SkoolGames real quick, and then we'll launch into some Q's and some A's. Does that work for everybody? All right, rocking. So overarchingly, Nate's still in the clear first place right now. He's triple number 2. But let's bring attention to number 2 through 10, because this is I think we were talking about this before. This might be the tightest 2 through 10 we've had in a while, and we're closing in the last 7 days of the competition, right? And so this is going to, it ends May 30th. Oh, so we still have more time. But super tight, and also like good numbers. You know, I mean, I want to say 2 months ago, like the number 10 was at like 16, I think. And right now we're still, in March, I think. Yeah, look at the difference in numbers here, guys. Like, I would say all of the numbers, almost all of them are better than 4 through 10 wouldn't actually make it on the leaderboard for this month. So I would say that goes to show that, one, I think the ads addition has helped people, which is great. But I think that this, to me, shows a little bit of a culmination of a lot of the collective learnings. Like, we continue to learn as a community, and so we continue to get better. And so kind of standing on the shoulders of giants, like, what I would recommend you not do is remake the mistakes that other people have already made. Like, if you make first-time mistakes, that's the game. And there's plenty of those for us to make. But for the love of God, don't make mistakes that someone else has already made just because you want to have your own personal scar. Just, yeah, that's my wise 2 cents of the day. But beyond that, 22K to 31K, all within a 9K range. Really phenomenal. And again, from a lot of different things: influencer, AI stuff, attention, YouTube growth, Forex for women. Okay. Overnight celebrity system, financial mastery, like a lot of different genres, a lot of different avatars, just to show you that fundamentally the value of a community is in its participants, is in its members. So let's open up for some A's and some Q's. Unless do you have any new feature stuff that you need to cover?
No new feature stuff. One interesting thing to note is, I don't know if you remember, but a few weeks ago, this guy Kai Nemza was asking questions about how to monetize his audience. He had a gaming channel, millions of subscribers, was trying to sell how to get better at this video game. He was making no money for years, even though millions of subscribers he was trying. So he's created this no-brainer offer. He basically makes 4 thumbnails for you as part of his $9.99 a month deal. And then he's doing joint ventures with other communities. So it's a really interesting thing that he's doing.
Oh, love it. Well, I'm glad. That's great. That's super good. Yeah, yes. And this is just a great way to add more value. Like, basically, I'll take this second and then we'll open up the Q's and A's. Like, fundamentally, Kai could have had just a normal service-based business, because that's fundamentally what that is. I'll make you 4 thumbnails, whatever you get, 1 a week. But by adding in the community component, it just adds a whole nother level of value that's very little work for the amount of value that you provide in addition. And so now I don't want to, like, they buy for the 4 thumbnails, they stay for the community. And you guys notice this is a common theme, is like, you need to have that big sexy thing that gets people to say, yes, I'm going to click buy. But all of that emphasis is to then get into the real machine that we all know is going to suck them in long term, which is like the rest of all the, like, think about this for Kai. Everybody who's paying $1,000 a month for 4 thumbnails is interested in growing YouTube, has audiences they're trying to monetize. Like, think about the discussions that are happening in that room versus even, and this is a big one for everybody in terms of pricing. If he priced that at $99 a month, right? Now he would have gotten way more buyers. Now he'd have to outsource the creation of either like AI or some sort of Philippines or, remote VA type thing. And like, he could have done that. But the thing is the quality of that community, the stick rate on the $1,000 a month people, even with the same product, is significantly more valuable just because the conversation is happening in the room or the figurative room. So just a side note, price is something that has a bi-directional relationship in terms of buyers. Like you might get fewer buyers, but you'll also get different buyers. All right.
We will be taking questions from the chat today, guys. And the first one from Ivan. He says, joint ventures with other communities. How can I jump into this? Is there an avenue in the Skool community, or how can I get into joint ventures?
I mean, fundamentally, an affiliate model makes sense for any business. I would prefer to have them, in my opinion, affiliates work in one of two directions, right? Either you have a mega influencer model, which is like KSI, Logan Paul, and Jake Paul doing Prime, right? Mr. Beast and Feastables, right? You have just 2 or 3 Keylite scenes and Sweat App, right? Like big influencer, right? Or you do the many micro influencers model. Now, obviously you have other ones, but they're not partners. They're not owners. It's basically, you just need the cash flow and the association itself to be worth it. So believe it or not, Nike is actually a business that has many micro influencers. They just have many mega influencers, which is why they have a, $100 billion plus brand. But if you look at like a First Form, if you guys are familiar with that in the supplement world, like they have, 5,000 micro influencers that promote their products. And so I think it really, the magic exists on either polar end of this. You don't want to do like 3 JVs. You know what I mean? Like, or rather, you don't want to do like 10. You're either doing like 100 or you're doing 2 or 1 that matter a lot. And so that's kind of like how I would think about it, is like, I'm either building this model so that I can get, 10 a month onboarded, or I'm building it so that I have 1 for life.
This clip was taken inside of the SkoolGames, which is literally free to join. So if you want to talk to AlexHormozi live every week, then click the link in the description and join right now.
54.1% of people who start a paid community in Skool make money. Yes, you heard that right.